Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam, and we're going to have a damn good time. I apologize, we don't have any music today, but unfortunately, my setup is deciding to be annoying. So here we are, but we're still going to have a damn good time regardless. Now, today, I wanted to talk about Lightspeed bundles. As you can see from the thumbnail and the title, more Lightspeed bundles are, in fact, coming. New ones, I'm going to say yes. Old ones, abso-freaking-lutely. It's that time of the year, and so I want to put this on your guys' radar. We'll theorize a couple Lightspeed bundles to come, but I want to put this on your guys' radar, especially for those of you who are maybe, younger, like, can't have a job, and you start doing some chores for your good old mom, and maybe make a little bit of money, or for those who, only can spend a little bit, but they want to take advantage of a Lightspeed bundle when it comes around. I want to make sure you guys get the opportunity to get those things that are going to make you enjoy the game a little bit more. So, because what do we want here in the Beaver Dam? We want you guys to continue playing this game because we love Star Wars and we love this game. And so we are going to continue to try and get you guys to play as long as we can. No, I'm not a CG shill. I just love Star Wars. Okay, so jumping right in, this is last year. So this is the end of August. We got our Hoth Lightspeed bundle. Now, November is the anniversary of the game. Now, do I remember the exact day in November? The answer is no, I don't. But it is November. And so leading up to November, we always get a set of Lightspeed bundles coming out. I say always. Lightspeed bundles are a fairly newer thing in the last couple of years. But this has been an established pattern of during the May the 4th and leading up to May the 4th, as well as leading up to the anniversary, we get some new Lightspeed bundles. And then on top of that, we are also getting, a repeat of old Lightspeed bundles. And I think there'll be some like obvious ones that we will get a repeat of, as well as we'll see what else we get. But as you see here, August, we got this one. If we scroll down a little bit farther, we got the Chewbacca one in October, and then we scroll a bit farther, and right up on the anniversary, we got the All Hands on Deck. We got the Luke and his amazing friends, and then we got the original R2-D2 bundle. So you can see here, leading up to the anniversary, we got a whole lot of bundles. And then on top of that, they did do a resurgence of the old bundles, and we've already started to see that happening. We weren't sure. These Lightspeed tokens sounded like they might be taking Lightspeed bundles away, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So good news for all of us. They may be upping the price of Lightspeed bundles and giving us a couple extra relic levels like they've been doing. Like the R2 bundle just came back. And instead of, these characters, we got like Relic 7 variants of them, plus a couple characters, I believe. And so, they're doing upgrade bundles that cost more overall, but they're still worth the money. So they're going to be coming back. They're going to be making a resurgence. I have no doubt we're going to be seeing the SLKR bundle and the Ray bundle and probably the Jabba bundle coming back to a theater near you. So keep an eye out for those bundles. Start saving now. Now, I do think we're going to see some of the lesser seen bundles as we go forward. Where we saw a Hoth bundle come by not too long ago from the web store. The General Grievous one made a comeback. I think we're going to see a lot of the lesser seen Lightspeed bundles making a resurgence over the next little while. I wouldn't be surprised if they started combining some of the crappier bundles. The Jedi, what was it? The Jedi Ally bundle and the Jedi Vanguard bundle will probably become one bundle and be the Jedi Vanguard 2 bundle, and it'll come with like all the old characters from the last raid plus Relic 7 and Mace Windu and whatever it might be. I'm sure we're going to be getting a part 2 to a lot of these bundles that are slightly more expensive. I say slightly, a fair amount more expensive. I think the R2-D2 one was what, $10 more? So, that's not awful. But we'll see. We'll see. So expect more Lightspeed bundles is what I'm trying to tell you right now. And over the next couple of months, we're going to be seeing a large amount of Lightspeed bundles coming into the game. So expect that to be happening and be saving that wonderful moolah. So that way you can take advantage of these. Go rake your neighbor's yard if you're younger. If you're older, I don't know. Go schmooze up to your boss and get a raise, whatever it might be. Prepare for some Lightspeed bundles. We got some stuff coming. Faux shizzle my nizzle. And now, when it comes to what new ones we're getting, there's not a lot in game that hasn't gotten a Lightspeed bundle, because we have, a JML, several types of JML Lightspeed bundles here. And then we got Sith Eternal, of course, with his Lightspeed bundles. We'll probably see a resurgence of his Lightspeed bundles coming soon, as well. We have SLKR, we have Rey, we have the Lord Vader Lightspeed bundle. I don't know if we'll see that this season. I think that might be waiting until next May. I think this one we will be waiting on because it was so recent, so they're going to want to wait so that people experience the FOMO first. But maybe we do get it, because a lot of people did go for the clones for the raid, so it's entirely possible we could see the Lord Vader one come back. So we have like all of these GLs, even Leia now, all of these GLs have a Lightspeed bundle, but this guy doesn't. Now, it's hard for me to see a Lightspeed bundle. I think we're going to get a cheap Lightspeed bundle for General Kenobi. We might get one like it's like in the $30 area that has like a couple of the Rex, but more than likely, instead of getting an actual bundle for this, we're probably going to see the gas bundle come back around, because the gas bundle is insane value and people pick it up every single time it comes around. And so I think it would make much more sense for us if we were to see a return of the gas bundle to fulfill those recs, like doing, getting the General Kenobi, the Negotiator. What is it? The Qui-Gon Jinn is not in there. What is it? It's Magna Guard is in there. Shock T's in there. Like, there's tons in there that kind of feed into this character, and then we'll get something to give us the Bo-Katan, the Ayla Sakura. They might wrap up the Mace Windu in there as well. Probably not the General Grievous or the Wat Tambor. We'll get a couple of these guys kind of packaged up and ready to go, especially the ones that aren't in any of the bundles thus far. We might see the Padme bundle making a return as well, giving us that Jango Fett and stuff. Whatever we see, I'm sure they're going to pull a Leia where it's like, $120 to get everything. But, for those of us who has some of these Recs already done, you might already have the gas bundle. This might be something that you just pick up the newest bundle for $30, and that gives you the Cody, the Bo, the Ayla, and whatever else it might give you. So I do think that is more than likely how that's going to shake out. But I could see a JMK Lightspeed bundle coming in nowadays. I couldn't before, but with like the return, or not the return, but with like the really crap bundles they've done, I could see them doing a crap JMK bundle that gets you the last couple of Recs for sure. I do think that this is going to be a strong indication of the Cat bundle coming back as well. So the Commander Ahsoka Tano bundle coming out, because it would be nonsense to sell people JMK without giving them Cat as well, because you can use Rey without a Ben, but you cannot use JMK without a Cat. It is like, it's so bad. Gas can beat it, it's not good. JMK and Cat is the GL. JMK no Cat is an expensive paperweight. So I think we'll be seeing the Cat bundle come back around as well to kind of fill in those gaps there, which honestly, the stuff that you need for JMK actually does kind of filter into Ahsoka. Ahsoka, you have the whole Asajj Ventress, General Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, Commander Ahsoka Tano. Like a lot of this stuff that you have in here, the Rex, this is stuff that's going to be like part of your Lord Vader, part of your gas, part of your buying the Cat bundle. And so you're actually going to have basically just the marquees left to finish on this character. But honestly, I wouldn't suggest going for this one. It's just not a worth it GL until you're in end game. Honestly, I'd get the Paw Patrol for the assault battle, and then move on to Hondo and come back to Ahsoka when you have time. That's how undervalued I give Ahsoka. It hurts my soul how much I spent on getting Ahsoka day one. Regret it completely. Looks like they're trying very hard to get you guys to not regret going for Hondo, regardless of how good he is, because of the fact that they're giving triple drops based off of it. He's good in the raid, just they're kind of stacking this up with the era battles and everything. They're really stacking up Hondo, Smuggler's Run 3, to really just shine as a beacon of you're getting a lot of value for getting the new character, and I think this might become the new norm. So we'll see. But that being said, getting back to the Lightspeed bundles, just a brief side tangent. So I do think a JMK bundle is on the table. The other two bundles that I can foresee coming, and like I'm like laser focused in, dialed in, like CG and I are on the same wavelength. Two idiots, one brain, type of thing. JKCK. I think JKCK was one we expected towards the beginning of the year or the end of last year, and I'm surprised it took them this long. And I think a JKCK bundle is going to be coming sooner rather than later. This does kind of push more guilds towards Zepho ready, but we weren't expecting the Inquisitorius as soon as they did. I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten this sooner. So I'm going to say a JKCK bundle is on the rise. I really hope this, because there's a lot of people that don't want to farm this one. And like, this was a huge farm. Like, it was one of my early videos was JKCK coming out, and everyone in my chat that wanted roster reviews wanted to go for JKCK, and so many people, I'm like, you don't have a Jedi Master Luke, and like, you don't have any unaligned Force users, you don't have Night Sisters, you're literally just farming 5 characters that are just not helpful to your roster to get a 6th character that's not helpful for your roster, that's a passion project. And then they, did the whole Zepho stuff, making it really, really nice, and guilds making that like a big push, as well as, everyone has a JML now, thanks to Lightspeed bundles and that type of thing, because JML used to be the hardest GL to get. I was like looking at JML, I was like, it's going to take me forever to get Hermit Yoda and Wampa done. Like, this is going to be a pain in the butt. And nowadays, it's just like everyone has them, and so, and everyone has Jedi in general, and this guy is a great lifter for any Jedi. So this has become a much more okay farm to go for. It still is one that I caution restraint on, because it's 5 characters that are kind of worthless. Yes, you can argue these 2 are not worthless, and Marin's not worthless, but if you don't have a Night Sister bundle, or you don't have a Malicos, you're going to have to build a full team, and Malicos is a lot of investment, including Proving Grounds characters, so it's going to take you a while. Tarful still doesn't have a place in the meta, and Saw not really either. I see him occasionally on defense, still beat him pretty easily, but he can be rough if they have Luthen on the team. So I do think a JKCK bundle is something that I could see in the works, 100%. I don't think we're quite ready for a Leviathan bundle. I think that's quite a ways off at this point. Leviathan's just a little too like good in the meta right now, and so I think they'll introduce a new capital ship before they make a full Leviathan bundle. But we did get the Malgus bundle to help you guys out getting in that direction, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's soon coming. We're assuming we're getting a ship soon, because it's been a long time since Leviathan took over as the big dog, and I think it's time for him to pop out. So I think that there is a possibility of a Leviathan Lightspeed bundle, not this year, but next year. So keep an eye out for that. But the other one, that this is like my, throw it, Hail Mary, I think we're getting a Jar Jar Lightspeed bundle. The raid's gone. It's no longer an important thing. The Gungans don't lead anywhere. This is an Afra farm. Afra's Lightspeed bundle we got way earlier than I would expect out of all characters to get. Afra, really? I think this is on that same level. It beats a couple GLs, which is great, but it's a lot of Zetas, a lot of Omicrons, and, it's not good on defense. Phoenix at Gear 12 can beat this on defense. I've done it on my free-to-play account and almost cried. That was the moment that I pulled my Gungans off of defense, because I was like, gosh, they do suck. I I think this is going to be a Lightspeed bundle this year. So those are my 3 guesses for Lightspeed bundles. Throw in the comments section whether or not you think I'm crazy, that you hate me with all of your heart, that you like potatoes and you think they should be boiled, mashed, and put in a stew, and that fish should not be eaten raw. I mean, I like sushi, but like, we're trying to discourage the whole Gollum behavior, We love Andy Serkis. He's single-handedly done great things in Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, but bruh, cook your food. Anyways, sorry, ADHD tangent, but those are the three that I think are going to be coming for this season. I think we'll get a JMK bundle, as well as a resurgence of a lot of the Galactic Republic and Separatist Lightspeed bundles coming back. I think we'll get a resurgence of a lot of the Lightspeed bundles, but those ones specifically to go with a JMK bundle. Then a JKCK bundle, I definitely think is coming. And then, of course, my Hail Mary Full of Grace is the Gungan bundle, and I think this will sell really well. Like if I was CG, I would drop the price of this to like $30. Yes, it should be a $50 bundle based off of the Kyrotech characters and everything. Drop it down to 30. It's a character that like, you know, a lot of people don't need in their roster, but a lot of people want in their roster. You drop it down to $30, you'll make more overall than if it was at $50. Meathead, if you're watching this video, there's my plan, having no knowledge on how your guys' business runs. But I think this bundle would sell pretty dang well, honestly. Especially to the end game players who are like, this is one of the last things they have and they didn't really go for it when they did. And so they can pick it up and it doesn't feel bad to go out of their way to go for a character. Like, don't get me wrong, Jar Jar still beats in 5v5. Jar Jar with Boss Nass still beats Rey Hezra, which is really good. But in 3v3 these guys are pretty bad, and on defense they're really bad, and their other GL counter that they were like for sure was SLKR. Doesn't work now with Darkside Ray. They can beat Jabba. They're a good Jabba cleanup, and they can beat Jabba with like a 60% win rate, which is always nice because Jabba is a scary GL to this day. So definitely, I think we could definitely see a Jar Jar Lightspeed bundle. I think it's coming. So throw in the comment section what you guys think the next Lightspeed bundles are coming. But be warned, 'tis the season to be Lightspeed. You know, we got all this stuff leading up to November with our Lightspeed bundles. We got a whole bunch on the anniversary of the game. I'm going to assume the same thing, so keep an eye out for all of this. It is coming to a theater near you. Start saving that money, start mowing some lawns, start schmoozing up to your boss, find a new career, whatever you got to do to pay those bills of the Lightspeed bills at this point. Not Lightspeed bundles. But hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, throw a like, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, send it to a friend who has never played this game and be like, look, this guy's a beaver. And don't give any context besides that, just because I think it'd be funny. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for giving a damn.